and how to solve the projections by using AutoCAD. So first we'll go for AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Now we'll go to command limits. So type limits, specify lower left corner 0, 0, enter, right corner 297, 210, then say zoom all. Go to line, select lower left corner of your screen and click on the first button of the mouse and drag the mouse to the right side and click on first button of the mouse again by taking some distance, and again you take the cursor to the top side, take some distance and click on first button of the mouse and press enter key. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297, select this vertical line and offset to the left side, and again go to the offset, set the distance as 210, select this horizontal line and offset to the top side, and go to zoom extents and zoom 0.5x. Then go to fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line, and again this horizontal line and this vertical line. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to zoom window, select this and go to the text. So specify start point of text, select some point and take the height as 4 and the rotation angle as 0 and take problem number 138. So here a square pyramid, 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its edges of the base. Draw the projections of the pyramid. Draw the projections of the pyramid. When the axis is inclined to HP at 45 degrees and VP at 30 degrees. Then zoom previous. Now then just go to zoom window, then go to layer, click on new, type XY and press enter key. Similarly new, type locus and press enter key. Then new, take visible and click on new, type invisible and then click on new, type axis. Now layer 0 line weight is set to 0.05 and say OK. XY line weight has been set to 0.13. Say OK. Set the locus line 0.05 and then go to visible edges to 0.5. Say OK and take the invisible edges to 0.3 and say OK, and the axis line as 0.05 and say OK. Then go to line weight of line type of axis and you click on load, take center and say OK. Then click on center and say OK. Then come down to invisible edges, go to continuous line type, click on that and go to load and type H and say hidden and take that hidden as the line type and say OK. Then come down to locus, go to load, click on here, type D dash dot and take dash dot and say OK. And this is how you will be able to change the line types and line weights. Then go to polygon, take the number of sides as 4, edge option, take E, select some edge, take this point as edge and give the distance as 35 and say enter. Then go to line, draw a line from intersection point of this to intersection point of this. Then go to line, take INT of this and take intersection point of this. Then go to line, draw a horizontal line and take the offset distance as 60 mm. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take INT of this, then perpendicular to this and take INT of this. Similarly line, INT of this, draw perpendicular to this and from here draw INT of this. Then erase this, go to fillet between these two and fillet between these two, then break this line till here. Then you select this, this and this, and you take these 4 and then go to CH and go to layer, select this layer as visible and then escape. Then come down to line weight and switch on this. Then go to axis line, go to axis and change this axis to 10. Then go to group, select this entire thing and make it as a group. Then go to copy, select this line, select this the first front view of the first position. Then you take the distance and copy it to the next position. Then go to rotate, select this, take the base point as intersection point of this, then the rotation angle minus 45 degree, and then go to line, draw a line from intersection part of this and draw a horizontal line, and similarly line int of this and draw this. Then go to move, select this and move it some distance and go to line, take int of this and again draw a line from intersection part of this, and then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly line, take intersection part of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim between these two, then go to line, take intersection of this, draw a horizontal line and take line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line int of this and int of this and take int of this. Similarly line int of this and take intersection point of this and then take int of this. Then go to break, select this line first point, take intersection of this and say at the rate, and then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate, and break first point, take int of this and say at the rate, and break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Now you select all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids which are visible, and also the surface near to the observer it is visible. That means these two lines are visible. Go to layer and change it to visible. Then the edge or a corner which is on XY line in the front view is always invisible in the top view. So go to layer and select invisible and set the type as 10, or you take 15 as the line type changes. So you take this. So now similarly you just go to this line, go to layer, make this as axis and change the line type to 10. So then escape. Now we will go to group them. So go to group, select this entire thing and make it as a group. Then go to extend, select this line, extend till here. Then go to line, take nearest point on this and go to at the rate, take 100 less than minus 150 degree. So you're going to get this. Then go to circle, take nearest point on this and take the radius as 60 and go to break the circle till here and break this circle till here so that we can retain the arc. Then go to line, take intersection of this and draw a horizontal line, then go to fillet between these two. Then go to dim, then go to modify, take the primary unit up to second decimal point and go to text, take it 4, align with the dimension line, center becomes above, this becomes 3, symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 4, then go to lines, take this as 3 and say OK. Then go and dim horizontal, take intersection of this to intersection of this and you take this as 42.43. Then go to circle, take center of this and take the 42.43 here, 42.43 then go to break between these two, and then break between these two, then erase it, and also you erase this. Then you copy this to base point int of this and take center of this. Now here, then go to rotate, select objects, you select this line or block group, then go to base point, intersection of this, then go to reference, take the reference angle as 180 degree, and then position angle, new angle as int of this. So now it will going to be here. So this is the where you can say get the beta inclination. Then you select this and go to layer, click on axis, sorry, locus. This will be on locus. Then take this as 10. Then escape. Now we go for line, take intersection of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, int of this and draw a horizontal line. Take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Similarly line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Take line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Similarly line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, and take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, take intersection of this and int of this. Similarly line, intersection of this and take int of this. Then go to intersection of this and take int of this. And similarly line, int of this and take intersection part of this and take int of this. Similarly line, take intersection part of this and draw intersection part of this. Then go to break this, and similarly you break this, and similarly you break this. Then go to select this line and this line, and here you break this, take first point, take int of this and say at the rate, and similarly break first point, int of this and say at the rate. Similarly break first point, int of this and say at the rate. Then you select this and you select this and you select this, and go to layer, make this layer as xy. Now we want to write the visible and invisible edges. So to do that, all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible, and then the surface near to the observer is visible. These two becomes visible, and also since these two edges are becomes visible, obviously this third edge is also becomes visible. Then go to layer and click on visibility. Then two visible edges can never cross each other. So apply that rule and you select this line and take this as invisible and take this distance as 15 mm. Then exit. Then escape. Then similarly click on this and go to this and make this as the axis line and take this as 10 mm. Line type scale factor as 10 and say enter. Then escape. Now we will go for dimensioning. To do that, DDIM, and then come down to this, modify, then go to primary units, make it as 0 and say OK and say close. Then dim vertical, take this line and here go to text and type XQ square of 35 mm and you click it here. Then go to dim vertical, take int of this and take int of this. So this angle, this distance is become 60. Then go to dim angular, select between this line and this line, you make it this as 45 degree. Then go to dim angular, select between this line and this line, you take it this as 30 degrees, and dim angular, select between this line and this line, you take it as text and you give space and say enter. So here this will going to be the beta angle. So here go to M text, select this as the square box, then go to symbol, switch off the caps lock and type small letter B, and then go to zoom window, select this, then go to move, select this line or text and move it wherever you want. Then go to dim TED, select this and move it here. Similarly, dim TED, you move it this on this side. Then go to zoom previous, then go to detext. So you select this and put the caps lock on, type X, and here type VP, here you type HP, then here you type Y, and put off the caps lock and type small letter A, B, C, and D, and here it is O, and here it is O1. Then here it is A dash, here it is B dash, here it is C dash, here it is D dash, here it is O dash, here it is O1 dash. Enter. Then go to move, switch off the ortho and move this X, take VP, to take HP, and here it is Y. Then go to A, similarly B, similarly C, and then D, then O, here it is O1, then zoom window, then go to move, to take A dash, to take D dash, here it is O1 dash, you take B dash, here you take C dash, here it is O dash, then go to copy, select B dash, C dash, take B dash, and you take C dash here, then go to O1 dash, here it is A dash, here it is D dash, here it is O dash, then go to copy O, and this O will be copied here, then here O1, take this O1 here and this O1 here, so take A, copy this here, and that A will come here, then you copy B, B will be, then copy B, B will be copied here, then that B will come here, then go to C, that copy C will be here, and that C will come here, and similarly D, copy this D here, and that D will be copied here. Similarly, go to detext. So here you type O dash, and here you type O1 dash, which is visible. Then you copy this A dash here, then you have B dash, then you have C dash, then you have D dash. Then go to move, take O dash, then D dash, then A dash, then O1 dash, then you take C dash, and then go to B dash. Then go to zoom previous and save this drawing, go to appropriate drive, go to solids drawings and say P138 and save, and finally you exit the drawing.